1v1 basketball is exploding around the country right now. From Ball is Life to YouTube and new platforms like The Next Chapter, people are tuning in hundreds of millions and even tens of thousands live to watch players play one-on-one for high-stakes games and bragging rights in their neighborhood. 1v1 is booming online, but I'm going to take you a few years back. It's time to look back on my time playing one-on-one, which started back in 2022, competing in Tracy McGrady's first annual One's Basketball League for $10,000 at the regional level, and at the national level, it was $250,000. So
I got to play 7 straight games, and I'm taking at least 6 of them. That's the plan. I got one really tough matchup. We're going to profile that one for sure. It's time to get busy. G for 3, OBL T-Mac League. He's not here yet, but we'll make sure he has a show when he arrives.
Walk through exactly what was going on. So the premise of this tournament was actually live dribble. Live dribble one-on-one, very physical, 5 fouls for a free throw, and 1s and 2s for a game. So you had to play 7 straight games, all back-to-back with minimal breaks in a row. No one really knew the rules going in. I read the packet and had 5 or 6 days of practice, so I worked on my jumper. I worked on my conditioning. And I didn't anticipate all the wrestling I was going to have to do in this tournament, but that's what made it really fun, is that you really had to use strategy, you had to be physical, and at the end of the day, there was a lot of cameras there. Ball is Life was there. I even got reacted to by Cash Nasty.
And this white dude, he plays scary, bro. He plays like he's ghetto boy. Still hooping though. Still hooping though. This boy make, hey, I'm thinking it's prayers. That boy hitting them shots.
He must be from Argentina somewhere.
Yeah, he said like he's not from my real talk.
One white guy that looked a little scary at first ended up pulling out a lot of wins. So my first 2 games were really impactful. I showed out really good, and I definitely made people really question who I was. The third game was a breeze, so I'm going to walk through that. He left me open. It went how you thought. So 3-0. To the 4th game, a little crowd started to build up. And after putting on a good performance, hitting a game winner, you turn around and get tapped on the shoulder. Who else? Tracy McGrady. He's giving me dabs for my game. And I told him, I'll see you tomorrow, which means I'm making the playoffs. I still have more games to go, and this is where things get hard. Close game, ran out of gas, first sign of fatigue. I had to pick right back up with a really tough matchup. This was not an easy one at all. I had a mid-range assassin. I was getting posted up, scored on. Thank God this guy could hit 3s, so I beat him with analytics. Made some 3s, he made all 1s. Honestly, it was one of my favorite games because it was so nip and tuck. It really made me feel confident that I can win this whole thing. I have one more game now. 7-6 victory, bailed out.
Okay.
See, that's why I don't want him to do. It's hard. Get to the spot. Good shot. Get to the spot. Good shot.
Man, that's a tough ass shot, G. Tough ass shot, boy. Ball, G. Watch the tray ball.
Louis gonna rock it too.
That's what I said. Watch that tray ball.
Get him off you. Get him off you. That's it right there. Get the ball. Grab it.
Oh, shit. This motherfucker here.
7 games in, long day, legs cramping. I get the job done, go 6-1 and make it to the next day tomorrow. There's 9 of us, and I have the best record, making me the #1 seed going into Sunday. If you're enjoying this video, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get more consistent in 2025. Can we bring you guys more basketball, current events, social media interests, as well as more one-on-one. Gonna get more consistent playing-wise and reacting to things Let me know in the comments if you like this. Consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. Back to the video. The most interesting part about this whole OBL experience was that it was documented by a professional sports film crew. Got live behind the scenes, pictures, videos, and a lot of content. The team even followed me home after competing, exhausted, and I got to tell a lot of my story.
I'm Grant Anderson. I grew up in the south suburbs of Chicago.
My high school team was really good. We had Julian Wright came out of my high school. He was the number 13 draft pick in the league. Kevin Dillard came out.
But within those guys, I made that varsity team, and I think I was the first white player we had in like 9 years on my high school team. Also played Division III basketball at Cornell College in Iowa.
I wasn't recruited D1, had no D2 offers, had to essentially pay my own way to play D3 ball, had a nice career, and I still feel slighted. I want to show what I got, and this is my city, I want to win.
Day 2 then leads to single elimination. My first opponent actually tore his ACL, so I had to advance to the semifinals with a chance to punch my ticket to Vegas, and I ran into my toughest match. He was quick, to the ground. I had a really good showing.
No screens, nobody to get your rebound. This is one-on-one, head-to-head. My man Grant Anderson, what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? It's up, good, good, head-to-head, head-to-head, head-to-head. Make some noise. Give him the energy, give him the energy.
But sort of lost my legs at the end and lost. There I am, facing elimination. I had to play against another very quick, speedy guard. The winner of us is going to Vegas to compete for the $250,000, and tension started to boil. Who's going to be the last guy standing?
Hey! 2 balls. He hit that difficult measure. 8, 6, 8, 5. No three. We go home. 8, 5. Yeah, get up. Good day. He's going to Vegas. He's going to Vegas. He's going to Vegas. He's going to Vegas. He's going to Vegas.
Well, I'd hit the big shot and I was riding high. Got to celebrate with Tracy McGrady and felt like a big shot for a little while. As well as some of the media crew took some time to interview me and my parents, I got to talk about how I was preparing for that $250,000. Little did I know my life had changed. I had done something unique, but now I had to back it up in the next stage. That $250,000 was coming along the way, and we had just booked now a partnership with Showtime Sports, where it's going to be making it into an entire documentary. This time you have to be thinking, is this the UFC of basketball? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Fast forward a month later, we're at the UCLA Pauley Pavilion for the third part of OBL. I'm actually there as a media member watching other players compete, and the event is blowing up internationally, blowing up online, all over Forbes, Slam Magazine, even a podcast and Colin Cowherd. Tracy McGrady is promoting his new one-on-one league that is finding undiscovered talent, and I'm part of the marketing piece. I'm on flyers, I'm sitting courtside at the NBA Summer League, I'm finding my way to Vegas where the championship is going to be played a month later, and I'm trying to navigate that game as well. On top of being excited, there's some nerves there. You have to play while promoting. Now you get a little taste of what the NBA is like. That's really the kind of experience we were living right now. To Vegas, it was time to play. Star-studded bracket, and I actually had an OG as my matchup. The Randy Gill, also known as White Chocolate, street ball legend, actually won Magic Johnson's one-on-one tournament 18 years ago. Yes, he was still playing at a high level, and I wish I would have watched this film back then, because I would have got an idea that this was going to be prison ball. It wasn't going to be basketball. I was going to have to fight this guy to win this game. Capping Vegas, though, we played at the $1 Arena, the same place the G League Ignite played, and the setup was incredible. Interviews, gear, shoes, all Adidas, decked out. We were living the life. Over at MGM Grand in Vegas, it was time to play, and I was ready for my fight.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And in Vegas fashion, we entered in the ring, and it got violent right away. Randy and I got into a heated one-on-one. winner going on to the next round. Remember, we're playing for $250,000. This is life-changing money. The most aggressive basketball you can ever imagine. The court is surrounded. People are screaming, getting instructions. For me, as being a small college player, I was a tad overwhelmed. So I came out the gate shooting well, but started to tire as the fouls started growing. As it started growing, it started getting quicker as well too. This is a 10-minute game, running score to 9, and we used every minute of clock. And my strategy was to just keep going, and he continued to foul. The fouls weighed on my legs, and the thing that lost me the game was the free throw line. 2 for 4 from the free throw line, ran out of gas at the end. Randy advances, and my OBL experience comes to a halting end. OBL experience was over. As quickly I had risen, I had lost, just like March Madness style, but none more, I couldn't be more thankful for such a cool opportunity. 1v1 basketball gave me such confidence as a player that really was not given a lot of freedom through college and high school era. I got to experience a lot of fun with my parents, my family, friends. This experience was incredible. To this day, Tracy McGrady has never brought back the Ones basketball tournament. It operated once in 22 and seemed to move into another venture. Since then, the internet's blown up with one-on-one basketball, and I've found my way to try to stay active. In the next video, you're going to see some more one-on-one that I played since then. OBL was literally one of one. Unfortunately, the tournament never returned since 2022. Looks like some investors dropped out, and then T-Mac got into some other ventures. Since then, one-on-one has blown up, and I've been trying to keep myself relevant. In my next video, I'm going to go over some more basketball that I've played since then, different environment, venues, and even some drama. Thank you again for watching. For everyone that took the time, please leave a comment here if you'd like to see more full games, as well as reaching out to some of the former players. Really enjoyed this process, but my one-on-one career is not over. More or less, we're going to look into some other games where I go against an internet bully, a troll, YouTubers, and the toughest hood in the Midwest.